Thursday / not Thursday, but it's actually Saturday edition of A Song of Ice and Fire Thursdays here at Mythico Studios. I'm Chris as always. We have Nick who's here. He's just running the show today.
I'm driving.
He's driving. And of course we have...
What's up?
Mr. George is in the house today,
who has
guys.
been trying to play Targaryens since like episode 1.
Guys,
yes, that's true.
All he has talked
There's
about.
two things you want:
Targaryen
Targaryen list and a holo table.
Yes,
and we've now fulfilled one of.
You fulfilled the half of your promises to
We
me.
fulfilled half of our promises. So
Thank you, Simon.
Thank you, and I'm sure Michael Sheenall will be sending us a holo table very soon.
Oh, good. I mean, they have all of the Song of Ice and Fire money now.
Exactly.
They want.
Exactly. So, guys, we have an awesome, as always, but we have an extra awesome matchup today. We have got a Lannister versus Targaryen matchup, and we've got George. He's playing the Horde list. That's right. We got an 8 activation. 8 activation Targaryen list
That's an experience,
against my 7 activation Tyrion list. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to try to use some high activation combat unit, but a little bit of control. I'm going with the 5 activation or the 5 combat units instead of the 3 NCU's 4 combat units. So why don't we just get into the list? We are going to be playing Dance of Dragons. We've already set up terrain and chose sides and done all that. George is going to deploy first. But let's check out the lists.
I just want to point out we still don't have an NCU board.
Oh, we still don't have an NCU. We need an NCU board. We will find that.
Okay.
First off, I have got Mr. Tyrion Lannister here. He is in a unit of guardsmen, of course, as he always is, pretty much. I don't know if I've ever seen him not in a unit of guardsmen, but I'm sure people have put him in other units. But they're the best unit to kind of defer off activations to other units in the Lannister army.
I think I put him in Pyromancers once, just
Really?
to try to kill veterans specifically.
That makes sense. And I also have another unit of guardsmen with guard captain. So I got the 2 base units of guardsmen to start off the army.
Disgusting.
I've got a flayed men unit, of
Extra
course.
disgusting.
Mountains men with Preston Greenfield in there. Got my little Preston in there. I'm not even sure if this is actually Preston, but we're just going with it. It's him.
I believe.
If you paint them, you'll know which one.
If I paint them, we will know. But we'll see, guys. I might be convinced to paint these Lannisters now that I'm playing a little more Lannister. And then we have a naked unit of crossbowmen. So not a lot of attachment support here. Basically just a couple of 1-pointers. I have Peter Baelish and Pycelle as my 2 NCUs. So I'm going to be relying a lot on deferring activations and kind of using my tricks and tips to hopefully stop the wild Dothraki horde from coming in and smashing my face in. So whether that happens or not, I have no idea. We shall see. But I'm actually excited. This should be a fun matchup. And George, of course, like we said, has been waiting so long to play this Targaryen horde list.
This is like 5 months in the making.
This is in fact 5 months in the making.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it's gonna take me a second because I have. Can you switch to this other camera for me?
Oh, yep.
So.
He's got a lot of things to
So
put out
I
here.
have here 36 points of Dothraki Screamers.
Jesus.
This is only 24. Sorry.
That is just ridiculous.
But these are the unimportant units, actually, because the important ones are the ones that I painted now. Get off the table. There we go. There you go. We got 2 units of painted Dothrakis.
Hey, they look pretty good.
I'm really happy with them. As soon as I rendered the bases in black, they looked 10 times better. And then we have, so that I can still have 2 NCUs, we have Roose Bolton Commander NCU, who is not painted, and Chris is generously lending to me.
Yes.
And then I have my painted Daenerys Targaryen, which I'm very happy with.
Oh, nice.
And that's... So it's 36 points, 4, and 0.
There you go.
It's perfection. Chris has more points and attachments than I do.
Do Roose's cards help you at all?
Oh, basically not at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're getting.
They are almost completely useless. Actually.
Okay. So you're just doing it to get the free NCU because you don't have an NCU commander in Targaryen.
We do not.
Right.
So, spoilers. And Chris, you're hearing some of my game plan here.
No, that's fine.
I basically need to take the what's it called? The letter to get any panic tokens on enemies.
Right.
To use any of Roos's cards.
Funny, because I really need the letter as well.
Yes. So otherwise, I don't have any source of putting panic tokens on people.
Okay.
If I had more points, I would be putting in. I would be putting in probably the Outrider codes, but I think they put in. Wait, I gotta come over here into my thing. That puts on vulnerable, so I would not be using the Outrider codes. You should probably check the Baratheon starter boxes, see if there's one sitting in one of them. I don't know if it's just an empty box though. Worst case scenario, we have the board on the on the thing.
I'll be able.
It's not the end of the world in any case.
No, I can't believe we don't have an NCU board. That's so funny.
I picked up the one that was in my boxes, took it out, because I'm like, oh, there's definitely one at the store. Like, I don't need to worry about it.
Because all of my starters are at home. I literally just took up all my Lannister boxes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, there's probably a NCU board at the shop. Lo and behold. There we go.
Board.
An NCU
Magical.
board. And a bunch of other random stuff. And are these my rulers?
Maybe. I mean, that looks like a
These
Stark
are-
ruler, but that also doesn't look nearly as beat up as your Stark ruler.
No, my Stark ruler is very good. Actually, if you throw that over there.
Yeah, I can.
My Night's Watch ruler has been missing. Of course, the Night's Watch ruler that I don't truly own, I stole from somebody at PAX. So sorry.
Oof.
It was on the table,
That guy's
and
gonna come and find you
no,
now.
I honestly think it was Biasco. I think this is Biasco's Night Watch ruler. But
He's got plenty of rulers.
he's got plenty of rulers. So so we're gonna get into the game. We've already, like I said, placed terrain. We have our objectives out. This one over here is the vulnerable. The one to the left is the vulnerable and weakened. This
Not
one,
panicked.
not panic. This one is melee attacks gain Sundering and Vicious, but take D3 wounds after completing that. And this one shuts off NCU abilities. So, pretty good spread. As always with Dance of Dragons, very important.
Yeah, those are locked, right?
Yeah,
Like,
those are locked.
always.
Those are not random.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to draw my cards and see what we got here. Okay, and I will go first. I will choose to go first round.
Okay.
So I will pass the invisible token to George. Actually, no, I'll pass it to myself. We have a token. Let's go. The token is mine, and I'll put an order token on the one.
I gotta
Just
put
one.
Daenerys over here. I don't remember what Roos's is.
And
I'm a liar. I do need Roos's card.
oh, you do need Reese's card?
Yes, I thought I had one with me. I in fact do not.
Like his commander
Just his
card?
commander
Yes.
card?
He just replaces his zone's effect with 2 panic tokens.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Oh, I'm very okay with that. Okay, I'm a liar. I now have an extra source of putting panic on
That
people.
will 100% help you put out panic tokens.
Yes, it will.
But I will find that for you. Just so you
Okay.
have it.
Am I placing first?
You are placing first.
Is it 6 or 12 for this one?
It is 12.
Okay. We're gonna put this unit of naked Dothraki streamers
There you go.
Bruce right here. Just want to make sure that they can clear this promenade or palisade, whatever.
Promenade, Palisade.
Yes.
Is this Promenade for your hair?
I don't think
No,
so.
that's pomade.
Oh, that's Pomade. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Whatever. I'm going to place Tyrion and his guardsman right here. Tyrion in a guardsman unit.
I hate your palisade so much.
Yes. We found out in our last tournament, kind of interesting, guys, that basically everyone in the entire world uses 2 palisades now.
I did not.
Really?
George, yeah, like me,
Weird.
Brian, and Ron use 2 palisades every single game.
So my thing is if I'm playing Dothraki, I don't think the palisades are very good if I take them.
Well, yeah, because you can.
So I would rather take
But
my weirwood trees that apply no effects, but boost my morale at the very least.
that's true. My thinking is that like it at least makes you use an activation to to destroy them.
You're not
or
wrong.
you don't, and they're just annoying.
Yeah.
So, you know. All right, I will take my flayed men, and I will put them right here, next to my. Okay. Beautiful Tyrion and his guardsmen.
I'm gonna put one naked unit over here, literally on the board edge.
Take my crossbowmen, snug them right up against my flayed men.
Other units.
Go Targs, go! What up, Chase? How you doing, man?
Thank you. Targs have to win.
Chase, I don't know if you saw the intro, but George is running a 6 screamer list. So
I think it's really bad, but that's okay. That's honestly my feelings on it right now. Is I'm pretty sure it's horrible, but I'm hoping it's not.
I'll put my guardsman with the guard captain right here.
I believe, George.
Thank you.
Do you believe?
You're playing the Targaryens like they're supposed to be played. You
Yeah.
just gotta
I play
a
all
horde
of-
of naked dudes on horses.
So I think
Exactly.
I think
the
I
idea.
basically play all of my lists very much like very lore specific. I really dislike playing my army lists with like lots of mixing stuff that I don't think would happen.
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting way to play.
It's definitely not tournament viable, but I don't really care about tournaments most of the time. I will gladly be the wooden spoon recipient every time.
There you go. The last guy I placed down was just my Mountainsmen with Preston Greenfield. Maybe that the purpose is to serve as a warning to others. I will watch eagerly.
Can you increase the size?
Well, this
to like 200%.
This list, Chase,
Thank you.
is provided from the wonderful Brett Lamper.
The Tyrion list.
The Tyrion list, yeah. He gave me some foresight on what I might be, or not some foresight, but some tactical hints on what I should do with this list. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Could be interesting. Could be a disaster. That's a lot of freaking horsemen in front of me. So
It is a lot of horsemen.
it's a lot of horsemen. All right, so we're ready to go. I will go first round. And with that, I think we're ready to start. I think you already drew your cards, so
drew
yeah,
my cards
we're ready to go. And with the first turn, I will put Peter on the crown, and I will take the envelope.
Okay.
And I will put a weakened token on this guy right here.
I have weakened tokens. Okay. I am going to put Daenerys onto the cards myself.
All right.
Draw 2.
Oh wait, you played Pycelle.
No,
I
Tyrion.
played Peter Baelish on the crown.
And we're gonna put Panicked onto the Flayed Men, please.
Panicked on the Flayed Man. All right. Very interesting. Predictable, but interesting.
What'd you play, George?
George played
I played
Daenerys
Daenerys
on
the envelope myself.
Yep.
And Daenerys' card is gonna go onto.
There are enough Tyrion players out there. Well, Tank, it's some. I haven't actually played Tyrion besides maybe like one other game, so
Actually,
I'm getting back into my Lannister groove though.
on this.
We're doing 5 combat activation Lannister. I'm bringing my Stark mentality to Lannister.
What?
All right. Let's see. Okay, I will do Pycelle on the horses. I will make this unit weakened as well.
Oh, does he make units?
Yeah, he makes units weakened when he comes.
Okay.
And then I will give Tyrion.
This middle one, right?
Yeah, the middle one. Tyrion will move up with his free movement.
Okay.
4 inches.
So I'm gonna expend that panic token,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look at your hand and discard one.
All right. Let me see this. Look at opponent's hand attack and discard 1 influence.
I gotta be able to read them.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Go ahead and discard 1.
To adapt your tactics.
Look at this guy. Going off and trying to knock my cards out early.
We're going to get rid of one of the Wealth of the Rocks.
Okay, one of the Wealth of the Rocks is going to...
That is a good one with the list that's all 3F saves.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Alright. Alright. And you have to go, though, right?
I do.
Was the trigger for that start of any
Start of
turn?
any turn.
Okay.
Any turn. It is any turn, actually. It's not just mine. We're going to take the... It doesn't really matter. Roos is going to take the bag, and he's going to replace it with make 2 people panicked.
Alright.
They're going to be panicked. And what does this attachment do specifically?
The guard captain
is this the captain?
takes a wound, to
okay, that's fine.
To automatically pass.
Them. Alright. And here. So what does he do exactly?
So when I control the crown, anytime they make an action, I get to draw a card.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, which actually I probably should have forced them to get another card, but that's fine. Alright, I will... Let's see... I will... take my guardsmen, and I will march them up 8. That will be their activation.
Okay. This unit is going to take its free maneuver. They're going to move up 6. And they're going to take their action to destroy this.
Sounds good.
That's yours.
So they destroyed the palisade. Bye-bye palisade.
And they've activated 1 poker chip.
1 poker chip. Nice. Poker chip activation token.
They're poker chips and they're red and black, so I felt like it fit.
Fair enough. You do you, man.
I very much will.
I will move my crossbowmen up. What are they? 5, right? 5 movement? We'll move them up. Let's see, 7? I don't think I want to go the full 10. Move them up like... Yeah, move them up like right there. That should be good. Then we'll pivot. No, I won't pivot. Just stay like that. That will be their activation.
These boys are also going to move up 6.
And destroy it.
Yeah.
Good.
Push those out.
Make you destroy the palisades.
And this one gets a black poker chip.
Alright. Excellent. Chase, I just got my Legion stuff, by the way, side note. So you gotta help me out with that. Alright, I will take my...
No. I mean, you can, but no.
Alright, fair enough.
You're welcome.
I will take my free movement with my flayed men.
Okay.
And then I will take another maneuver to here. And just pivot slightly.
Okay.
That'll be their activation.
Twist here. Inch. I could potentially make that charge. Could potentially.
You trying to charge me already?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. This should not
Jesus.
surprise you.
God, Targaryens. The brand new Stark. An RPQ? What is an RPQ? Am I dumb? What's an RPQ, Chase?
It sounds like some kind of qualifier.
Oh, qualifier?
'Cause-
rally point qualifier.
Okay, yeah.
That makes sense. Hey, if it's something we can do, we definitely do it.
The MTG ones are sound something like that. Okay, I'm gonna go here. So they move 7 right now.
Okay. Jesus. So that's our free maneuver, 7.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Let's see, actually. So if I
You can pivot off the board.
I pivot this way, and then they move 7. That puts their start here. I cannot get there. So we're just gonna go.
I mean, that's far, but come on. I mean, they can go, what? They can go 21 inches. with a march,
Yep.
which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm gonna go 7 here.
Okay.
How far do they move?
5.
5, so their max charge is 11.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to right outside of it.
Okay.
So I have basically wherever I want here. I'm just gonna maneuver on top of this.
Mm-hmm.
Maneuver right there. I pick it up when I do, right? And it
Yeah,
sets my
you do.
movement to 2.
It does set your movement to 2.
So then I'm not gonna pick it up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go right there.
Sounds good.
Because I don't want it.
All right. I'm going to. March Tyrion Guardsman up to 8. I'm gonna have to actually expose my flank if I want to take that. 8. I guess I have to. Alright. And I will claim this objective, and while I control this objective, Roos will lose all his abilities.
How dare you, good sir?
So take your stupid panic tokens and don't ever come back.
I make no promises. So these boys are gonna go.
Alright.
They've activated, right?
Yes, everything is activated except my mountsman.
Okay. So actually, not controlling this other active against Sundering and Vicious, and then something. We're actually gonna go here. What does Tyrion do specifically?
So anytime you play a tactics card, I can pop his order, and on a 5+ I cancel the effect, and I can discard tactic cards to reroll it. So I can discard a tactics card to reroll it, and I can do it as many times as I want.
Okay.
But it's a 5+, so it's kind
I'm gonna try to charge you.
of... Okay. So what do they need, a 4?
4.
They shall charge!
They will charge.
Oh, with a 5, okay. Alright.
So they're gonna go here.
Sounds good.
Gonna line up perfectly. And I'm just gonna roll it. Don't have anything else.
So 7.
7 on 3s.
Okay.
On 3s.
Three. Alright.
Okay. So 4 of them, and these dice are getting thrown off.
So 4 hits from the front, so they're on 3s.
Yep.
We'll just take the straight roll, and I will save all of them.
That's fine.
They auto pass their panic test, so you now have to take a panic test at -2 with Lannister Supremacy.
So their base 6, it's going to be +1 for the Weirwood. So they're going to be 7.
Alright. They
D3
take,
wounds, 1 wound.
take 1 wound. Yay! Fancy dice block. Yes, Chase, we did change the dice cam to be on the screen now, just to make it a little easier. So we don't have to switch as many cameras. So they did charge my guardsman, nothing happened, and they took 1 wound, so I'll take it.
Yep.
I will take it. Oh, and
I gotta test my other
George
dice
is
here.
already switching up his dice.
Yep.
We are not even 1 full round into the game.
These are not rolling any
And,
better for me.
Alright, so these guys are 6, right? So 6. Alright, I'm just gonna move up.
So you get to draw a card, right?
Yeah, I'll get it to draw a card, so I'll just take my 5. Actually, I'll go up to like here, so you can't get inside of those guardsmen. Go up 7. I'll pivot slightly. I do get to draw a card because the Preston.
What's up, Carl? Thanks
Yo,
for the
Carl,
thanks-
man, with the Twitch Prime.
Thank you for the 4 months, buddy. And sorry you can't hang out tonight. Yeah, sorry we switched it to a Saturday, but you know.
We wanted to make sure we still got the stream in, and don't worry, it'll be posted to YouTube.
Yeah, we'll have it up Monday.
Okay, so it's my go, right?
Yep. So I'm all activated. You've got 2 more guys to go, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks, Jace. We're really trying to work on the camera angles. Just trying to get a more dynamic gameplay going on.
They're going to claim this one, which
Okay.
is when you score this objective, you may have one combat unit become vulnerable and weakened.
Ooh.
And then
Now you're moving through the 2.
they're just going to go there.
Okay, so that is the round. No scoring yet because no scoring. And you get first move, second round.
Yep.
Now the bloodbath begins,
That's the hope.
and we'll see if I can hold up or I just die. Okay,
So I'm going to discard some cards here.
I'm not.
I'm going to discard 2. I'm going to draw 1. Okay.
George, you took 2 wounds, right? On the...
1 wound. I rolled a d6, so it halved to 1.
Okay.
We're gonna start over here with this one.
Okay.
We're going to go 6 to here, pivot this way, and I'm gonna charge you.
Sounds good. Take your token.
And it should be in the flank here.
Yep.
I think I'm just rolling for. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't fail it. I cannot fail it, but
Can't
I
fail.
can get.
Can get to Sorley, which would be nice.
We're good. 3.
He is good. Okay.
They're gonna go here, and I'm gonna line them up 50-50 this way.
Sounds good.
So 7 attacks. 3 rolling. Actually, sorry, wait. I'm gonna play a card. I'm gonna attempt to at least. And I successfully charge. I choose one. The attacks gain precision, or the attacks gain vicious.
I will use.
Start discarding. Do it.
I'll use counterplot. To counterplot that.
What does that do exactly? It
On
just stops it, right?
On a 3+, I stop it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll for a 3+. If I get it. I rolled a 1.
You did not.
So I don't get it.
Okay, so it goes off. I'm gonna take precision. Hit rolls of 6 do not allow defense saves.
Sounds good.
It is me, Chase.
Yes! Camera cuts have been very clear. That is Nick all day.
The star driver.
Yep.
So 4 have hit so far, 2 automatically go through.
Okay.
So it's 5 saves for you. Or sorry, 4 saves and 2 automatically go through.
Okay. I'll play Wealth of the Rock to bring it back to 4 ups instead of.
Okay.
But they do take 2 wounds. And how many? 5 on?
4. 4 of them.
4 on 4s?
Yep.
So, just 1 more.
Okay. And then
4 now.
Panic test. And you are not within the weirwood.
So I'm not within the weirwood. Oh, sorry. Panic test, there's 7.
So it'll go down to 8.
They save it on a 9.
Oh, just barely. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So how many wounds are your total?
I'm down to 9 wounds.
On the mountain, right?
Okay. Alright. I will take Baelish on the crown. I will take the free attack. I will attack back with the Mountain's Men. I will draw a card first. Alright, and it's going to be 8 dice hitting on 3s with Crit Blow and Vicious. Alright, so it is 2, 4, 6, 8 hits.
8 hits. They have vicious as morale test, so it's the normal saves of 5 pluses. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds.
4 wounds, so 1 horse.
So 1 horse and 1 wound on them.
Okay. And then a panic test at -2.
Panic, so they're going to go up to a 8. 7, so they fail. So
Fail.
do 3. 3. So take off 1 more horse and please move that
Okay.
No. Okay. And it's my go.
Yep, and that's their... Oh, that's a free attack.
Yep.
Oh boy, this is something already.
We're gonna go with. You know what? Roos is gonna take the draw 2 tactics cards.
Okay. Are you gonna take your tactic cards?
What?
Oh, you can't. Never mind. Sorry, I forgot he was turned off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't. Yeah.
So Roos on the letter.
And we are going to make them vulnerable.
Vulnerable. That's smart. Alright, my guardsmen with Tyrion are vulnerable now. Okay. Okay, I will... Let's see. I will use Pycelle on the free attack. I will make these guys weakened. And I will attack with my Mountain's Men again.
Okay.
8 dice, critical and vicious. So 8.
Just really hoping to knock him down one more. So it's actually not as do as much.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. Oh.
Sure you don't want to turn them to face me?
Nope.
3, they're dead. You killed them by exactly 2 wounds, by the way.
Okay.
But that's okay.
So these horsemen are dead.
What a shame.
And I get 1 point.
And then it is my activation, I believe, correct?
It is. This seems thematically about how it should be. Yeah, it's this is whew, okay. Still got 5 screamers on the board here, and a lot of
These
text.
boys are gonna go.
Okay.
One outside.
The question is, can you fit in there without going on the board?
Yes, 100%.
Can you?
I'm like 99% sure. So I can go 50-50 here.
You just went down 1%.
Yeah. Wow, you can actually. Okay.
Well, let me see if I...
What down 1%
disorderly-
what?
No, in terms of his sureness.
Oh yeah.
I have disorderly charged.
Oh, he's disorderly charged. Okay.
Oh, no.
Disorderly charged and weakened.
7.
This is just not going as planned already.
Well, I hit all of them.
Oh, nice. Okay, weakened.
Okay. Want me to roll all of them?
Yes. Did I put that weakened? No, that's
Yes,
your weakened.
you did.
That was my weakened.
I think so. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I failed 1. So
Oh.
6.
Still 6, huh?
Oh, sorry. I was also playing a card. Sorry, I forgot.
Once your card, it's fine.
When your friendly combat unit successfully charges, attached to the end of the round, while attached to this unit automatically passes all panic tests and it can never become panicked.
Oh, that's the one that...
It's the one that turns off Lannister supremacy.
Yeah.
That's a really good card.
Okay, so it was 6, right?
Yeah, 6 at -1 because I'm near 4.
So 6 on 4s. 2, 4, 6. So I take 3 wounds.
Reroll the passes.
Okay, we'll use vulnerable and I'll roll the passes. So another 1, so I lose a rank.
So I knock you down 1 rank. That was worth it to me.
Okay, then I need a panic test.
Yep, at +1, -1, so normal.
So normal, I need 7.
Yep.
I get it.
Okay.
Thankfully. So I do hold on to the token for now. Alright.
Lannister supremacy, but I automatically pass it, so
Oh yeah, because you can't
I can't fail panic tests.
fail panic
I
tests.
call. So I
That card's
automatically
good,
pass
man.
all of them
Ooh.
and cannot ever become panicked. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good card. That's, you know what that's going to be good on? Not Horde units when they come out. That's gonna be disgusting on them.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's good already, but it's gonna be disgusting on like their foot soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. I think I'm going to charge with my Mountains Men. So I need a 1. So I do make it automatically. Let's see for disorderly.
1 second.
Nope, you're good. Oh, are you adjusting the size?
Yeah.
Alright, so 2. I'm gonna send them over this way. And it'll be 2, 4, 6, 8. I get to draw a card because they moved. Okay. 8 dice, rerolls, critical vicious. Okay, reroll these. I'll take those.
So 7.
7 so far. That's it. 7. Damn.
7 5 pluses. So I'm losing 1 horse. So you got 3 through.
3 through, so 1 horse. These maybe not yet.
They are not. They're kind of stuck in there because the basing kind of went over, but it's not a big deal. And then an 8, I passed.
You pass me. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. That's their turn.
Okay. We're gonna go. Here. We're gonna restore 3 wounds to this unit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give myself my painted horse back.
By the way, guys, I don't know if you could see these, but George did
Go
an
to the side
awesome
camera. You can probably see them.
awesome job on his horses. Did a lot of contrast paint, good basing. He did some war paint. I don't know if is that focusing or no.
I set to autofocus you.
But yeah, he did an awesome job. So it's gonna be cool to see his full army
And I
looking
can
like
remove
that.
1 condition from anyone, right?
It has to be
that
the same.
Has to be the same.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
All right.
Oh, and then actually I get to put my influence on somebody else, and they're gonna go on this unit. Khaleesi.
Hold on 1 second. I need to turn these guys around. They are backwards. I do that all the time. Put my crossbowmen this time are the ones that are dealing with backwards strays.
It counts.
Counts. They're dead. Whole unit
They're dead.
wiped out.
Whiplash.
Whiplash. Yeah. Okay. Let me just see if I can definitely shoot your flank here. But then they have to take a panic test. Can definitely shoot your front here. I'm just gonna activate my flayed men.
Okay. You're gonna charge me
I don't think I can get.
into my rear. I don't think so either.
No, my 50% of my tray would have to be right there, so I think that's possible. Move here. Front of the tray. I'm gonna charge your side there with my flayed men. Just need a 1. Fail. It's a 6.
The opposite of failing.
Opposite of failing. I'm going to go here. So it's 6 dice, or sorry, 10 or 8 dice, not 10 dice. Crit blow and vicious, just like flayed men. They become panicked because I charged them successfully. Oh. Did the camera move at all?
Yeah. You shift it over. Yeah, keep going a little bit. That's fine, I guess. That's fine.
Okay, reroll misses. So far it's 4. 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
6 is the save.
There's 2 6s in there.
So it's gonna kill the back rank.
Okay.
And then morale at normal.
Was that 5 total, right?
Yeah, 5 total, and there was 1 on there. 6, they pass.
No, they don't. -2, -1.
Oh, you're vicious as well.
Vicious,
Yes.
yeah. So
Okay.
they take
3, 1.
1 more wound. So put this in here. Alright. That's their activation.
How many wounds do they have left?
They have
They've
5.
5, yeah.
This unit's gonna activate.
Okay.
Go 6 to here. And we're gonna charge you.
Okay. They're gonna charge me.
I rolled a 1, by the way.
Second time.
Oh man.
Yep.
Oh, the 1 rolls are just killing you right now, man.
7 attacks, hitting on 3s. So 3 at -1.
Okay. I'll keep. So 4s. So 2. 2 wounds, and then I'll do panic.
At normal.
Normal, so there's 6s, I think. Yeah, there's still 6s. And pass.
Yep.
So they take 2 wounds.
Damn. Okay.
These charges are killing you right now, man.
Yeah, I'm very aware.
So 2 wounds on the flayed man to bring me to 10. Okay. I will. I will. I'm gonna play, or I'm gonna activate Tyrion. I'm gonna play Cunning Ploy, and I'm gonna move his activation to the Flayed Men. I'm gonna attack those guys again on their side. 4, 6, 8 dice. Crit blow and vicious. So that is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
Saving on 6s. They are gone.
They're gone. So that's another point for me for killing them.
Shame I also didn't get to activate them.
And you're up.
I feel like I need those flat men off the table. These guys are gonna rotate here.
When they activate, I'm going to play Paid Mutiny. The unit must pass a morale test, or its attachments lose all abilities until the end of the round, and they suffer D3 wounds. So they have no
D3 wounds
attachments.
if it happens.
Let's try to get some wounds on them.
They are good.
They're good. Okay.
It's
I
no
really
minuses,
can't use
right?
that card anytime else. So.
No minuses, right?
No. I don't have the.
The bag
The
gets
bag.
-2.
Yeah.
And an auto 3, I think?
Yeah.
So
auto
actually,
freeze.
I'm gonna move slightly further this way because I need to make sure that I'm charging within the flank. And then I will get it on a 1.
Okay. Because there's 7 movement.
Yeah, because with Daenerys. I'm just gonna roll 2 dice because I'm re-rolling. I re-roll my charge distance.
Okay.
So, okay, I make it in.
There you go.
Just to speed it up a little bit.
No, it's fine.
There.
Bang, bang, bang.
5, 7. Hitting on 3s, you're rolling. So 7 wounds, 7 hits.
7 hits. 2, 4, 6, 7 hits on 4s. Let's see how much damage I get here. Just 1.
Okay, so I'm gonna kill 1 horse.
I'm gonna kill a horse.
Joy.
Panic test though.
Yep. -1.
Just
Plus
regular.
1.
Whoop. Well, they passed. With a 10, my D3 went off, but. So, okay. Right, I will. I will attack with my crossbowmen on these Dothraki guys, screamers. 2, 4, 6, 7 dice. I will shift 1 inch forward.
Okay.
7 dice on 3s. So that is 4 hits. Minus 1. So 6s.
1 horse dice.
Then the horse dies. Then the panic test at +1.
Good.
Very good. And that's their activation. Just a little pop pop.
These guys have to go. They're just going to attack.
Okay.
7 attacks, hitting on 3s. And I missed horribly with that hits. So 7 hits.
4, 6, 7 hits. On 4s. 2 go through.
Okay, so at least I killed 1 guy.
And then a panic test at +1, so 6. They pass on 6. And then a crit fail.
Damn. Okay. And then that's it for me, so.
Alright, I just have my guardsmen.
So how many wounds was taken?
So the mountainsmen are down to 7 wounds. I will play Adaptive Tactics. This goes at bottom of my tactics deck. I will take back Cunning Ploy. My guardsmen will activate. I'll play Cunning Ploy, and I'll pass off their activation to the mountain men over here. I'll attack with actually no, the flayed men over here. I'm gonna attack these guys. I'm gonna change facing to this one. 2, 4, 6, 8 dice, critical and vicious. So it is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits.
No minuses, right?
Nope.
5s.
Okay.
So 1 horse and a wound.
1 horse and a wound, and then panic test at -1.
I fail. And they lose another horse. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's 4. So it's horse and 2 wounds.
So what, 2 left?
1. 1 left.
1 left.
Okay.
Okay, and that is it. That is it for the turn. I get 2 points for Tyrion being on a token, and you get 1 point.
Okay. I'm going to make them vulnerable on weekend, please.
Okay. Weakened and vulnerable.
What's their morale?
7. Right, and we're going to round 3, and the score is what? 4 to 1?
4 to 1, yep.
4 to 1. I will pick a card up to fill out my stuff. I'll actually drop a card as, whoops, drop Intrigue and Find Refuge and grab another one. Okay. Get rid of these tokens. Let's see here. I will take Baelish on the crown. I will Free attack here.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8. Dice.
Where are you attacking?
I'm
The
attacking
fragment
the
into
one health less.
1 health unit.
1 health Dothraki guy with my slave man. So I hit 7.
Okay, so reroll all of them. Okay, so it's still 7.
Still 7, yeah. 7 hits.
All 5s and 6s. That is not all 5s and 6s. I did pretty well.
It's not bad, actually, yeah.
Kill 1 horse. What I'm gonna do here, though, is I'm just gonna switch those so they're still painted.
You want the painted guys on the board?
Yes, I do want the painted guys on the board. I worked hard on them.
Very true.
I feel like it's an appropriate thing to do, quite frankly.
No, it's for certain.
Slot all these boys back in.
Alright, and you are up.
Yes. We are going to take the free attack action.
Okay.
Attack here.
Sounds good.
So 1 failed, so 6.
6 hits on 4s. 1 goes through.
Okay.
So 1 wound and then panic at +1, so 6. I fail and I take 3 more.
Oh, good.
You're down, unless you want me to re-roll.
No, it's fine.
That, yeah.
50-50 shot that it's like any better for me re-rolling the actual dice, the 2, but
Yeah.
it's probably not worth it.
Okay.
So we're at 3 left.
3 left. 3 guys left. Okay. I'm gonna put Pycelle. Yeah, I'm gonna put Pycelle on the bag to give them 3 back.
Okay.
So they're at 6, and I'll put a weakened token on Mr. Dothraki, Mr. Screamer, and I'll take the panic token off of them.
Okay. Bruce is gonna go there. I'm gonna draw 2. And I'm gonna put panicked on
Bruce went on the letter.
the
Yeah,
letter.
Roos on the letter.
What's their morale?
Morale 6.
Their morale.
7. Everything else is 7.
Panicked on them then.
Okay. Panicked on my Tyrion Guardsman.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. Alright. I will play Adaptive Tactics. Now I get Cunning Ploy.
Which one does Cunning Ploy?
The one that passes off activations.
Okay.
So, actually, this goes in the bottom of my tactics deck, so that I can't mill it. I will activate these guardsmen in the middle. I'll play Delay Orders. Or, I'm sorry, not Delay Orders. Cunning Ploy. And I'll pass off their activation to my... Mountainsman, actually. So I'll go 6 dice with Crit Blow and Vicious. I'll draw a card because I have the crown. So 4, 7 hits.
They have Sundering?
No, just Crit Blow and Vicious.
So 5. So I'm gonna lose a horse and 1 man.
1 wound.
And then I'm gonna play a card.
Okay.
Actually, I have to do panic test first.
Tank test first.
I'm good.
Good.
And then I'm gonna play swift retreat.
Swift retreat.
I make a free retreat action.
Sounds good.
So I can go 10.
10 total.
Yeah. I can just retreat
See ya.
sideways, right? Yeah.
That's a really good card. That's actually, I think that's my favorite card in the Targaryen
Oh,
deck.
actually, I can only go 2 if I have the token, can't I?
2 plus your...
2 plus my roll, right?
Yeah.
So I can only go 6.
Still pretty good considering.
Yeah. Go there. But I don't know if that counts as enough. So you can't you can't pivot after you're treated, correct?
No, you can.
You can.
Oh, you can.
I pivot as well, though.
You can.
That's fine. And I take the token with me.
Yeah, you take the token.
Yeah.
And like we learned, or we should have played at the tournament, you cannot voluntarily drop a token.
Okay. And it's my go?
It is. It is your go.
Okay. So, what's the exact wording on when you're holding a token?
For what?
Your movement gets set to 2.
2/2. Yeah,
And it cannot be increased for any reason.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna.
You're activating them.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
gonna
activating.
play delay orders.
So
So you have to choose a different combat unit to activate.
that's fine. I'm still gonna attach this because I have to.
Okay.
Because I put mine
When was
first.
the trigger?
At the start of the friendly turn.
Oh, so yeah, that would be before I
Yes.
play this. Yeah.
That's fine. We're gonna start with them then.
Okay.
Horseplay path. We're just gonna attack.
Sounds good.
So you attacking me?
He's attacking with his screamers on my flayed men.
Yep. Four.
So 4 hits on 3s. 1 wound.
And now you got rank. So I'm good with that.
Oh, I had vulnerable too. Did you want me to reroll?
Well, you failed 3.
No, I saved 3.
Oh, then reroll the 3 saves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
So I failed another one.
Okay. So you
So
failed.
that's 2 total.
Okay.
And panic at +1. So they're 5. They make it. They have 2 wounds. And no vulnerable. Alright. I'll activate the Mountains Man. I will charge in. Crap. Disorderly charge. That's not good. 2, 4, 6 dice. No rerolls on 3s. So just 4 hits.
Okay. So 5 up saves. I take 2 wounds.
2 wounds. That's another horse. So that screamer unit's down to 6. There's hope for the Targ, boys.
So once again, I'm gonna play Swift Retreat.
Okay, god damn it. Now they're activated too, so they're dead in the water over there.
I do hope so. I'm just gonna see here.
I don't have any more adaptive tactics,
6,
so I
I
can't.
8 inches.
I can't get the cunning ploy back again.
Yeah.
I do have another one in my deck somewhere, but I have nowhere to. Oh, actually, when they attack, I have to draw a card,
Okay.
but it's not that card.
Michael?
Yep.
They get to pivot, right?
Yeah. Obviously, I'm just gonna pivot to face you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna charge you.
Sounds good.
I can't fail and I can't get disorderly.
Is that what the?
That's what the Unstoppable Advance does. It gives them +1 to their movement, ignores dangerous, hindering, rough terrain keywords, and cannot suffer disorderly charges.
Sounds good. They just auto make it, right?
I'm also I'm not going for this one. Yeah.
All right.
There. 5 attacks. So I'm down that many ranks. It's a good thing I have rerolls because I failed 4 of them. So now I'm up at 3.
We'll use the
Yep. 2.
2 hits on 4s. 1 wound.
And then morale.
Then panic test at regular or +1, so they're 6. They fail, so take another 2.
Oh, good.
So back to 3.
Back to 3. Okay.
So you've activated 2 units.
Sir.
Oh, we got a raid.
Hey, nerdy Northerners with the raid. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Welcome, guys. We're in the middle of a Lannister v Targaryen round 3 matchup. Raiders from the north.
Boo! Boo!
We're in the middle of a very, very interesting game right now. This could go many ways.
So I think that if I rolled better, this game might be more in my favor right now. But I've rolled really badly.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I'm gonna
Shoots me?
No. I'm gonna just attack with my flavor.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8. 8 dice, crit blow, and vicious. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. So
5s.
is that all of them?
No, it's all but
No.
1.
So 8.
8. Go around.
-2.
+1.
So just -1.
7.
Ooh.
Now they're dead.
Now they're dead.
Yep.
So that's a full unit.
Ouch.
Immediately.
And I will. You really want to keep those guys on the board.
They're painted!
I will just move them over here with my surge forth.
Okay.
That was a one-shot.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was a Flademan one shot.
Oh, God.
We fucking need that to work. Okay. They're just going to attack there.
Okay.
So 5.
5 hits on 4s. Ooh, they take 3 wounds so far.
And morale at normal.
I realize they haven't really used Tyrion's order at all.
It turns off NCUs, or it turns off attachments, doesn't it?
How many wounds do you have left?
He
5
has
right now,
5
but
right now. I
it's
gotta take a panic test at
Okay.
7. Ooh,
So
another
4
4,
more, so
so
there's
it's
1
just
left.
him left.
It's a shame I can't force you to fail any more than
Yeah, I
that.
know, that was a crit fail, so.
I love seeing just Tyrion left on the board. It's
Yeah.
just like a pretty funny thing. to
Just a
see.
little half man. Okay. And Tyrion's just chilling there by himself. Alright. Tyrion. My boy. I'm going to flip his facing.
You're going to activate him?
Yep.
Please, I'm going to expend the panic token. You must make a morale test. On a failure,
Take
the only
D3.
action they can do is retreat.
Okay. And is it D3 wounds?
Nope, because I
Oh,
it has to
you
be a House Bolton unit.
Ah.
And big shock, Dothraki are not House Bolton.
Alright, so I don't use it's just a morale test.
Yeah.
So it's 6.
Yeah.
And they pass.
Okay. You may attack me.
I change facing. I've got 3 attacks on 4s. Super awesome. I hit 1 attack.
That's all you need.
That's all you need, baby. Yes!
There it is.
And then a panic test at just regular. Yes! Fealty to the crown!
What does it do?
So how many wounds did you take?
2, 3.
3 plus 5, so I get 5 guys back.
Oh my God.
So mad.
I play Fealty to Crown. I have the crown, so I get 2 automatic, and I get 1 for each wound, so I get 5.
And George's unit is down to how many wounds? 7?
Yeah, 7. Or no,
No,
8. 8, sorry.
Okay.
Man, the tiny man is a demon.
I'm done.
He is. He is activated. Then I...
Yeah, Fealty says models as far as I know.
Oh, is it models?
Yeah, it's models. For each model removed.
I removed 1.
Oh, okay, so then it's only 3.
Yeah,
I thought it was wounds.
No, it's,
Oh, good.
It's models, and then you get +2 for having the crown, I believe.
So you get
So
3 back.
I only get 3 back.
Okay.
So 3, not far. That's right. It
Not
does say
5.
models. I thought it was wound. Oh, because it says restore 1 wound.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for each model removed. So it's way better against infantry, but
So you're up to 4 though.
that's okay. It still gets me a little bit. All right, so I will do. I will activate my crossbowman. I will pivot them like this. Let's see if I can move to 5.
Oh, you also filled morale, didn't you? On them?
No.
Oh,
I
yeah, you
didn't,
passed.
I
Okay,
didn't,
right.
I didn't get attacked. And I will take this objective.
Is it not? You were at full, weren't you, though?
I was at 4.
You definitely had to have filled morale, because I couldn't have done. I didn't do 7 wounds to you. I only dealt 5.
Oh yeah, I did. So
Yeah.
you would take the.
Yeah. Okay. I just want. I was pretty
no,
sure.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Pretty sure.
So you
but
do
then
get to-
I failed, so it's back to you actually.
Oh yeah.
So,
That's right.
sorry.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's back to me anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. That's their go, and that's the round.
Okay.
So I get 3 points, which brings me to 9, I believe.
Yes.
I get 1 magical.
And I will drop some cards, I think.
I dropped all of my cards.
I'll drop 1 card. Okay. And you're up.
Okay, this is really weird, and I don't think this works, but it's really funny.
Okay.
If it happens, it happens. Otherwise, it's fine. But I seriously don't think that it works. But that's okay. We are gonna make.
Exactly, Tank. Is Tank Yannick? I keep forgetting. Tank, are you Yannick? I keep forgetting if you were Yannick or not. Is our
Yeah.
stream frozen? Oh,
No.
I was just looking at the... It's
We're
frozen
gonna-
in place for a while there.
We're gonna attack the Mountains Men.
Alright, Mountains Men getting attacked. Yeah, Yannick, by the way, great video with Ben today. Awesome,
I rolled
battle report. And why Ben didn't go for the Lannister panic bomb on Ghost round 1, I don't know. He had a great shot. I would always do that. If you only had to hear me roar in his hand. So what do we
3
got?
wounds.
3 wounds?
3 saves.
3 saves?
I wish it was 3 wounds. It would be much more convenient, quite
3
frankly.
3 4s I need. I get 2 6s, so they do take a wound. And I need to get a 6.
I'm gonna make them weak and vulnerable. Sorry.
Oh, that's
From
good.
the,
Yeah.
From the objective.
Weakened and vulnerable on these guys. So I need to pass a panic test or they die.
Please
So
die.
they're 6. They make it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna play hit and run. Am I gonna play hit and run? No, that's fine.
They have 2 left.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright. Okay. I am going to play Baelish on the crown. And I'm going to take the bag instead to restore
Yeah.
3 here.
So the Mountains Men have.
They're back to 5. Yeah, I know. It's just, oh man, if he had Hear Me Roar, it would have been, I think, a 7 then, and they would have been, that ghost would have been toast. That's my favorite. Paid Mutiny is one more worse than Crown Zap.
So
Is it really?
gonna grab the bag and she's just gonna kill them. One horse worth.
Kill him? Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Cool. Alright. I will...
Can you please just activate Tyrion's in it? I
No.
really want to play this card.
I'm gonna put Pycelle on the,
Yeah,
on the... Actually, I'm gonna put Pycelle on the horse. And I'm going to move these guys 2 inches.
Wait. Just check. No, okay, go ahead. Because the way this card is written is really dumb.
Is it one of Roos's cards?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I know which card it is.
I assume you do.
Yeah.
But it's really
I play a
dumb.
lot of Roos.
Because the wording of it means that if you're within short of them, and they're on your team, you still take wounds.
Yeah, I think so. Let me see.
If you're within short range of a House Bolton unit, they take D3 wounds.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
It makes sense. They're in short range of a House Bolton unit.
I don't.
I actually never noticed that before. That's funny.
I picked it up and I'm like, wait.
And they'll be weakened.
Okay. Weekend. So my go?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I didn't put Daenerys on that one. They're gonna go here, sorry.
Nick loves showing off his rail cams.
I love my rail.
He is very proud of those rail cams, and as he should be.
They took forever to set up.
It's very true.
7 attacks in the mountains, man.
All right. See some misses there.
4.
4.
And they're not just any rail cams; they're the on-the-table gaming.
They are on the table gaming rail cams, everybody.
They're also, in fact, on the table.
And they are.
They are the on-the-table cams.
Oh, did you want me to reroll on me?
No,
Okay.
okay. I'll take the 4. I'll take 1 wound.
Morale.
And morale. That's 6 again. They pass.
Oh my God, you haven't failed a panic test all
No,
day.
I have. I've
They
failed a
failed
couple.
1.
Maybe 1.
So I've rolled absolutely horrendously this game, which is the norm, I will point out, for whenever you start playing with painted units. The first game is always horrendous, without fail.
They're learning. They're learning the
They're
ropes.
learning.
You know?
Well, because now they have to learn to see through layers of paint.
That's right. It's not easy.
Alright, I'm gonna activate these guardsmen.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna play Cunning Ploy.
Okay, but instead of that, can you activate Tyrion's?
No. And I'm gonna pass it off to these guys. I'm gonna charge in.
How dare you, good sir?
Charge in with my flayed man onto the side of those boys. It is a 6. So they get in.
Okay. I forgot, whatever.
2,
I
4.
completely forgot I had freaking hit and run. I just ran away from the mountains men this turn.
Should have, because
It doesn't
they don't
matter.
die. They have not died. Alright, so that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. I'm assuming weakened or in.
Yeah.
Reroll these dice. So it goes down to 6. 6 hits. 6 hits and -1. Do I control it? No, I don't. So I don't get. You don't not play attack. So.
I'm taking 5, so that's going to kill 2 horses.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 1
No,
horse.
it's
and
good.
put 2.
They have 1 wound left, right?
What?
No.
No. They have 4.
4 left. Okay, when you take a panic test, I'm going to play Hear Me Roar. So they get 1 -1 for each destroyed. So they get -2, and they're also panicked. They don't have
Okay,
to
so I'm at -4 then.
Yes.
I failed it by 1.
Okay, I want you to re-roll just that dice. Dang it! Alright, I wanted to try to wipe them. Okay. Panic
So
comes
they have
up.
1 left.
Now they're down
They
to
have
1.
2.
Oh, they're
They
down
have
to 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
From
That's
8.
right.
From
Because
8.
they had
right?
4 left, so if they take 2.
From 8.
Okay.
No, from 7 or 6. They had. No, sorry, they had 7. Yeah.
So they have 2 left.
Okay.
And the other ones have 8, right?
3, 6, 7, 8. No, they should have 9. Yeah, they should have 9.
9.
Because I healed them this turn.
Oh,
A full
okay.
3, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess I'll just attack with lightning.
Okay.
I literally don't have any other moves. They've already activated. This is my last activation.
Yeah.
All but 1, so 4.
4 hits on 3s.
Ooh! Please reroll the passes.
Okay.
Okay. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So that kills 1 horse and puts a wound on.
They are finally down a rank.
And I took off all your tokens.
Panic at +1, I think. Yeah, +1, so they're 5. They pass. Okay. Man, I can't play this card because nothing's dying. Alright, I will attack now with the Flayed Men again. 6
How did
dice.
Attack the first.
I
you
used
replaced
Cunning
them.
Ploy, yeah. So that is 4 hits. -1.
Oh no, they died.
he just rolled it on the table because he was just like, forget
Oh no, they died!
it. Alright, Tyrion will go this way. These guys will go.
I'm so mad. He never activated Tyrion. I mean, he can still activate them.
That's true.
You'll have to activate them.
I will. Alright, and now I'm just gonna do my stuff. So
Yeah, who's activating?
not Tyrion. I'm going to use my crossbowman to shoot into the flank. Actually,
Take D3 wounds.
okay.
Yeah, you're within short. Take D3 wounds.
Okay. Alright, so they're going to take D3 wounds. They're going to take 3 wounds.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Now they're going to shoot 7 dice into your flank.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Alright, 7 dice on 3s. Oops. They all hit. So 7 dice into your side. And if there's only a way, an NCU that gave crit blow, like Robert can for Lance.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
How many did it take?
5.
So they take 5.
Actually, no, it's -1, isn't it?
Yeah, -1.
Okay, so 2 horses and 1 wound. So there's 2 wounds left in the unit.
2 wounds left. Alright, so that's their activate. Oh, you gotta take panic test at -1.
And normal.
Oh, normal, yeah.
And I'm on top of it. I'm good. We have 6 morale. Just barely.
Yep, you're good. Alright, now I'm gonna activate the mounds
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
and swing with 4 hits.
Nope, not allowed.
Yep. And they all hit. So 4 hits.
2 wounds is just enough to kill him.
And that is it. I didn't have to activate Tyrion.
I'm so mad. So I started the game. So my game started with 2 overruns in my hand, which I think are probably some of the worst cards you can
To
draw
have
first
off the bat, yep.
first turn.
Yep.
And then I just rolled absolutely horrendously.
You missed. I mean, you got crushed by my weakened tokens and doing disorderly charges.
Yeah. So
That just killed you.
So I think that, well, number 1, the Flayed Men killed me because the Flayed Men are
With Tyrion, it's just
really
disgusting.
dumb.
Shout out to Brett. I know you're gonna watch this and be like. But yeah, I mean, so overall, Targaryen Horde. What can be better? What does it need?
So
What
okay,
is-
it needs literally any way to give minuses that aren't just charging from flanks.
Yeah.
So the issue that I've found, especially on like this style, like these bases that are relatively large, is you cover almost the entire length of the board in your units.
Mhm.
So I had space for I think 2 to maybe 3 more units left, right?
Yeah.
So you're already at a slight disadvantage there. Also, any kind of tar pit units, if you don't have the hit and run card or the card that lets you retreat after you get attacked,
You're just stuck.
you get absolutely shredded. I really, really think that you should be getting Sundering on the charge all the time, or Cripple on the charge, or something else for when you charge, because to me, it comes out to be way too often where you charge someone and you think they're gonna die because they have less than half their units or whatever, and you only have 7 dice.
Yeah. No, it's not a lot.
The co's make a big difference for you. I mean, particularly, Chris is also playing an army, right, where more than half of his entire unit was a 3-up save, which is tricky for you because you have really no way to penetrate other than by trying to get a lot of those flank charges.
So there is... Okay. So the Dothraki do have the card... What is it? Fire and Blood, I think it is? No, Fury of the Dragon, where you make a free maneuver or retreat action. Until the end of the round, each time a friendly combat unit successfully charges, the defender becomes panicked or vulnerable. Your choice.
Okay.
The issue is that I've found is probably 9 times out of 10, I would rather just take whatever's on the board.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you move so much already that while taking an extra free maneuver is fine, the thing is and this is the issue I have with Illyrio, is him replacing as well, like with Roos as well, replacing is you have to replace one of them if you want to get any of their abilities off. And if you're replacing one, you don't want to replace both versions of it, right?
True.
You also have no way to card draw at all. You have no deck manipulation in the deck.
Nope.
I also think
I think Roos actually was the biggest.
He's the biggest hindrance.
He's the biggest hindrance, right? Because he's not helping you at all. And I'm not sure I'd almost rather have like 2 vulnerable tokens as opposed to not that it's an option.
For this army, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
You know, 2 panic tokens are kind of tricky when you're having a hard time penetrating to begin with. You know, like
I think that the only, like, to me, the only really viable NCU for Targaryens is probably Khal Drogo. I think that Jorah works really well.
Commander.
But the Commander Jorah works really well, but I don't think it works with any of the units that are out.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting once they start releasing some, like, infantry units, too. I know it's cool to have an all-cav army, but I just feel like...
So, I think that the all-cav army could work if the Screamers were even a little bit better.
Yeah.
The issue is I think that the Screamers are a bit too weak for how much they cost. Because 6 points with no way to get through armor is really, really rough.
I almost wish the Co was built in, right? Giving them Sundering on the charge, just on the charge, doesn't seem like a ridiculous...
It wouldn't be a huge change.
You know, when you look at all those cav units that are just 1 point higher, but have a lot more built in.
Oh my god, look at Outriders.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I know you're not
biggest
supposed to
issue is,
compare, but like...
Right.
You know, when you look at Outriders...
I think it's a completely viable comparison, though.
Yeah.
I think that they're...
Yeah, Chase exactly like Spearwives, but very fast.
Because I think that, to me, the Co's are basically a requirement. It's not a 6-point unit. It's a 7-point unit.
Agreed.
And anybody who tells you differently is definitely wrong.
Yeah, it needs they need the Sundering on the charge.
Yeah, I wish it was like...
Maybe if they had 8 dice even would be a little bit helpful. I mean...
So I wish that the Screamer Co, the one that charges, right? I really wish that he gave them like Crit Blow, and they already had Sundering.
Crit Blow in a Screamer army would be...
Woo. But to me, because like they die so fast. A 5+ save means that as soon as you get bogged down, if you don't kill that unit...
It's a good point.
With your first charge...
Yeah.
You might as well just give that unit up. That unit's gone.
You're
right?
I think they just need a little bit of extra oomph.
Yeah.
I just, there's a lot of options for them. And so I'm curious to see what's going to happen.
Because I think, to me right now, is that the Starks build a better all-cav army.
Yeah, I think the thing is you have to play like a kind of like a specialized army. Like, I think as expensive as vets are, the fact that they can get that double attack, it's just so good, man. I know it's so hard to fit them in, but even just like, okay, so you don't want that, then just take Flayed Men. Like,
so
just bring Flayed Men in.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the more expensive cav units work really well in the Targaryen army, but I think then it's very tricky to have like a horde list. You know,
So-
I think George really figured out how to give you the most amount of activations for what you have currently.
It's not enough. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I could have. Okay, so I think I could have potentially won. There was a chance.
He rolled pretty poorly.
If I just got on the objectives turn 1 and ran away with them, I might have been able to be
Ron
fine.
loves doing that in Dance of Dragons. He does that with his trackers.
So annoying.
And he just runs away.
So, to the point of stacking cards, the thing is that there's only 2 cards in the entire deck that give you armor penetration.
Yeah.
None of the rest of them do. One of them is if you charge, you gain Precision and Vicious, which is very good and is probably
Yeah.
the best card in the deck.
Precision's nasty.
The other one is Fury of the Dragons, which is the card that I actually really dislike because it's replaced a zone effect
Yeah.
that you can already probably grab. Because the issue is like if you're taking Khal Drogo, you need to get the swords to get his unit to free charge,
That's
right?
true.
And if you're taking Illyrio, you can replace it with give somebody another activation. Like, I feel like you give up too much to use Fury of the Dragons most of the time.
And I think you also saw though, right? You whittled down most of Chris's units pretty close.
You can't kill them.
But you just didn't quite have
Finish him
enough.
off. Like Mountain's Men got so much heal back.
and
they
with
just
Chris's
lived
control
so much.
with Tyrion, you're not getting a lot of flicks there.
Oh, they're...
Yeah.
A good game, guys. That
Good
was-
game.
that was
I
fun to
love
watch.
Tyrion. That's just like a classic Tyrion list. Honestly, like as good as like naked crossbow men are, they just like don't really hit that hard. I mean, they're good against armor, but against this list, they don't really do anything. But
I would have rather had another unit of
Mountains Men, yeah. But I like it. It's a fun list. Thank you, Brett, again for giving me this list. He actually tailored it to my playstyle because he knew I wouldn't play 4 combat activations, so I appreciate that. But thanks, George. It was a good game, man.
Yeah.
We will get Targaryens back on the table
So,
soon.
by next week, I should have one of my starter boxes fully painted.
There you go.
be
We'll have
great.
some beautiful Targaryens painted, and we'll see what else you can come up with.
I mean, I'll probably leave them in the store, honestly. I'll probably just stick
Yeah.
them on that shelf so people can use a
That's
painted
what I'm gonna
Targaryen
start
army.
doing
And
as
thank
well.
you, George, for coming in and playing.
Yes.
I should be here on Thursdays again.
That'd be
I
nice.
Should be.
That would
Yes.
be great.
The upsides are because last semester I had a class that ended like literally an hour before we started, so I had to drive to class and then drive up here. If there was any traffic, I would be late.
You'd be late.
Yeah,
If the
I
weather
get
was
it.
at all bad, I'd be late. But now my class ends at like 3, so I should have more than enough time to get up here.
Well, cool.
The
So-
Targaryen master himself will be back with more lists.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to end it there with a nice compact stream. That'll be a good one time-wise for the YouTube channel. Thank you guys again for hanging out. We appreciate it as always. Thank you to On the Table Gaming and Chase and everybody over there for being awesome and working with us. And guys, we will see you next week. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet.
Free folk.
but
Free,
Chris
yeah,
is
Nick, I want to play Free Folk. I want to use the Bone Lord's Chosen. Followers of Bone Changes though. I want to use them because I built a steer list that I really like, and then everyone was giving me crap for in the Discord because it's Free Folk don't play like that. I want to prove you guys wrong, and I want to play it. So we're gonna try to get some Free Folk stuff together and play it. So we'll play it next week. Hopefully, if we can get the stuff. But thank you guys. We will see you guys. We're actually in New Jersey, Nerdy Northerners. We are at Mythicos Studios in Succoson, New Jersey.
Yeah, just give us a Google.
Give us a Google. Come down if you're
Only
close.
good state.
Yes. The greatest Twitter official Twitter page of any state. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging, and we'll see you next week.